I just finished recording this video and it dawned on me that there wasn't going to be any sound because my transmitter is switched on, but my receiver on top of the camera was not switched on. And when I checked, there was no sound. And this was a mail time video, which means I opened the mail with no sound. So now I'm going to have to be re-excited for things that I already know exist. Anyway, what's up guys? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another episode of Grey Man Operations. This was supposed to be a review of my time with Anton from Concealment Training. But we were supposed to do another course this weekend. Unfortunately, Anton is unwell. So we're going to probably push that back by 1 week. But like I just said, we've got the mail time that I'm going to talk to you about. You're going to see it for the first time. I'm going to show you all these things for the second time. Before we get into that, guys, remember, we are giving away an MC9. So if you want in on this competition, if you are a patron of the channel, a supporter, then you are already in. By being a patron, you will automatically be entered into all my competitions. You will get 5 extra entries for the MC9 competition, and you will get an extra entry for every month that you have been a patron. If you want to join on Patreon, this competition closes on the 7th of July. If you want to join on Patreon, it's the first link in the video description below if you're watching on YouTube. If you're watching on Facebook or Instagram, it's the first comment. If you want to join the competition and you're not a patron, there's a link to the entry form in the video description below on YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram. For my patrons, the following is Patreon exclusive. I'm giving away a Mechanic M01 red dot next month as well. The week after I give away the Mechanic, I'm giving away an M01 red dot. That is exclusive to my patrons. So join up if you want in on all of this. And like I said, the links are down below. Talking about red dots, today's first bit of mail. The Mechanic M03 is on my SFX. I don't know if you guys remember when I got this, I said I want to try to keep this as my EDC firearm as single manufacturer as possible. Like if Canik made a weapon light, I'd put the Canik weapon light on here, obviously if it is good. And last week I said that something I always do is monitor competition shooters and see what they run, because very similar to a real life situation is a competition. You've got to put rounds accurately on target quickly. And so the gear they run, as long as it's within reason and reliably applicable, does make a lot of sense for EDC. And so Canik came out with this. This is their latest optic. The M03 is the latest optic. It's a very SRO type deal, massive window. I mean, have a look at the size of that window. Look at the size of this window compared to what I was running, which is the Acro. Like, the difference in size is insane. The Acro is, I think, 3.5 MOA. This is a 6 MOA dot. It is a noticeably bigger red dot. I have been shooting it a bit already, so we are going to bring you guys a full review of the M03. Also, a brand new item from Shinobi Kydex that I don't think anyone in South Africa has done. So this isn't released yet per se. I'm very fortunate to get a pre-released version to test and try out. But have a look at that connection. So this is I don't know what you would call this, but it's like a firearm mag connector. So basically it was connected with, the usual sort of movable connection bit. And this is their new offering, or at least what they are testing at the moment. It's quite solid and quite thick. But what's cool is, right, let me just take this out of here quickly. What's cool is you've got this bolt over here, right? And if you've got an Allen wrench, if you have one of these, it's the number 4 wrench. You can then loosen this, like, hold on, I've tightened mine quite tight. Loosen this. Then this is movable. Now you can have it completely movable if you want to. Like, what's cool is if you want to store it in your backpack or something, you can like fold it over like this to make storage easier. But what's also cool, let me actually show you. What's also cool is when you put it on, So I'm hoping you guys can see. When you put it on, so you get it to how you want it, right? Like this is the curvature around the body that you like. Then you take your Allen wrench and you tighten the sucker down. And now it's like solidly in that singular configuration. Now it holds its shape. So now it's the perfect shape of your body all the time. And I mean, if you get a bit bigger or smaller, you can just loosen that bolt and have it wrap around. But now you're going to get the exact same level of concealment and comfort every time you run your Shinobi Kydex holster. The next package, obviously these things are already opened. So I got this from Bernard Agencies via Paro Arms. I'm not sure if Paro Arms are going to be their local distributor. I would imagine so. But this is the Recover sort of Glock AR platform. I don't know if you guys remember a while ago I did a video about the, what's it called, the Micro Ronnie, which is something you put your Glock into, and then you can run it sort of as like an AR platform. I was talking to someone about something like this recently, not this particular one, just coincidental. And I was saying that, you know, if you do have multiple firearms, okay, it's cool to have something like this because you can put your Glock in here and it gives you an added capability. You know, you can definitely run more rounds, but instead of having 2 points of contact on the firearm, especially for something like home protection, instead of having 2 points of contact on the firearm, you now have 2 hands, a shoulder, and sometimes some people even possibly a cheek. Okay, so you've got 4 points of contact on the firearm, which gives you a lot more control, and it's an AR platform style thing. So it's very cool. I'm obviously more than likely going to have to remove the optic as well as the suppressor sights from my Glock to make it fit in here. I did open it up, but it's not put together, so let's just open this up for you. It's not put together, so I mean there's no point really in me trying to show that to you. So once I have it put together, obviously we'll test it out. I'll get the red. I wonder, what if, I think this should be the premise, what is the least expensive way you can create a call it 9mm semi-automatic submachine gun style pistol style thing? You know, I'm going to put like we're going to have the Glock, we're going to have this, I'm going to put an optic on there and a weapon light, and we'll see what it all comes down to, and verse that against actually going out and buying something already like that, like your CZ Scorpion or something like that. So yeah, we'll have fun with it. These things are tons of fun, so I'm super keen to try that out. Okay, just one thing I wanted to say about something that I forgot to mention. Obviously, if you do Frankenstein out your gun, it's still EDCable as long as it's reliable upgrades. You know, I just wanted to so this is going to be my Frankenstein gun. This is going to be the gun I'm going to do all my mods to. And by the way, look how nice that TR1 upgrade trigger looks in there. Woohoo! That is very nice. But I wanted to just keep this as standard as I possibly could keep it, and as singular manufacturer as I possibly could keep it. And then on to the last thing I want to show you guys. This is from a company called Zuidland. Okay, it's not going to focus now. Maybe it'll focus on the green. It is a locally supplied hot and cold flask, which I think is really cool because check this. You've got this, right? So you can, you know, but then you've also got this, so you can straw type deal. And something a lot of people might not know about me is I'm never without water. If you see me out in the world and I'm not within a minute or two of my home, if I'm out in the world via vehicle, I'm never, ever, ever without water or some kind of liquid refreshment. 99.999% of the time, it's water. So I'll definitely get a lot of use out of this. Michelle's obviously going to want to go hiking. I've fallen out of love with hiking, you know, like you walk from here to there, then you walk from there to here, and then that's it. Like if I'm not testing something, I don't know if I feel like I want to go hiking anymore. Oh, that's cool. Just a second. That's cool. Handle type deal. So huge thanks to the guys at Zuidland for hooking me up with this. Not something that is usually on the channel, guys. We're not all tactical. you are welcome to let me play around with things like this. I will never say no to cool pieces of outdoor gear like that. Guys, like I said, this is the second time I'm filming this video. I will leave everybody who sent me stuff linked down below if you want to get that. If you want to get any of these things, don't forget to enter the MC9 competition. If you are a patron, you can look forward to possibly winning the MC9 or possibly winning the Mechanic M01 Red Dot. Obviously, the giveaways keep going, but I want to say a massive thanks to my people who do support this channel on Patreon. I really appreciate you guys. Let's do the pocket dump for the second time today. So the clothing that I'm wearing is Urban Warrior General T-shirt, Urban Warrior EDC Ready jeans. In my utility pocket is, as always, my Leatherman scaly tool. I don't know when I'm ever going to switch from the scaly tool, you know. In the side pocket is the Nightcore EDC 25. Sorry, I pressed both buttons there, so it locks it out. Belt, Core Essentials, holster and firearm I showed you guys earlier on Shinobi Kydex, Canic SFX, Mechanic M03, Red Dot Surefire X300. One thing I do have to tell you about this Red Dot, it is a SA laser engraving plate that's on here that allows us to mount. So check those guys out. Benjamin Griptilian with Snaggletooth pocket opener, and the pen is the Open 2 in my other side utility pocket. Guys, please let my sound have been on, so this is recorded and I can get to editing. I will see you guys soon for the review of the concealment training course, plus the review of the MO3, plus the review of this, plus the review of the Nightcore EDC 25, plus the review of the Canic MC9. Man, it's a lot. We'll definitely be seeing a lot of you guys. That's it, guys. I'll see you soon. Have a good week. Be safe. Try not. Cheers. God bless.